Good evening. Please be seated. My name is Kelly Hornby, and I'm the principal at West High School. On behalf of West High School, parents, family members, guests, I welcome you to the commencement ceremony for the West High School's class of 2020. Thank you for honoring our social distancing and safety precautions during the duration of the celebration. I might add and remind you that at the end of the ceremony, we'll have a staggered exit. Our graduates will be leaving out of the floor level here, the floor level graduates, and our graduates upstairs will be leaving on the west side exit out into the parking lot. And then by section, we'll be releasing our parents and guests, starting with section 19 and 18. So just be reminded of that. It is my pleasure to introduce to you Superintendent of Billings Public Schools, Mr. Greg Upham.
Well, good evening, everyone. You're pretty quiet, really. Graduations are a celebration. Let's wake it up a little bit in here. Wave at them. Wave it. Look around. Find your family. Let's go. Come on. Wake up a little bit. We had to battle for this graduation. I'm the one that mentioned virtual first, so you can boo me right now. Just get it out. We have some people to thank for tonight's graduation. I reached out to Mr. Jim Duncan at the Billings Clinic and said, hey, I need some help figuring out what we can do, what we can't do, and I need access to the specialists. I need access to the disease specialists, and Mr. Duncan and Billings Clinic delivered. I want to thank, yeah, you can clap, go ahead. There were a lot of people that came together to get this to happen, and I'm very, very happy. Dr. Scott Elner, the CEO for Billings Clinic, Dr. Neil Koo, the infectious disease specialist, Miss Nancy Iverson, I don't know if Nancy's still here, she's been here all day helping us, the infection control, director of patient safety, and then how about all the medical health volunteers with screening and masks, and then the Billings Clinic Black Belts, which helped us organize. How about a big shout out for Billings Clinic? Another person instrumental in helping get this going was John Felton, the CEO of Riverstone Health and our county health officer. John's been great for our district in helping us out. Big round of applause for John Felton. And then all along when we were working with this and wondering how many parents we could bring in, and if we were going to bring in parents and we couldn't, then we can, then all of that. And then our media jumped all over it. Becky Hillier from Color 8 News, SWX, and Mr. Phil Amanis, did I say that right? I practiced in 3-time hip hop. Onomanis. I'm going to keep trying. Onimus. All right. Hey, see, you just keep trying. How about a big shout out for Color 8? And then also KTVQ, Q2, Mr. Justin Martin, the general manager, and Mr. John Stefanik, the news director. Q2's here too. Big shout out for them. And then when it got close and we were looking at possibly De La Stadium and wondering if we could go inside or outside, and the disease specialist said it's better to go outside, I called the National Weather Service and I said, Mr. National Weather Service, if it's the end of May or close to it, do we have a chance of lightning? He said, yes, you do. I said, well, we're going to call the Metro right away. And Mr. Dutcher, the general manager, and Mr. Tim Goodridge, the assistant general manager with First Interstate Bank Arena in Metro Park, reached out. So that's why we're here. So thank you very much. Big shout out to them. And then the Dimmich family from Pepsi Cola donated all the water. How about a big round of applause for them? And then DIA Events, the big screen behind us helps you stay tuned to what's going on. They've done an absolutely outstanding job. And last but not least, it's kind of fortuitous. You'll remember this name. He hung out at West High for a long, long time. Mr. Cobb was our point person on all 3 graduations, and I think he's done a heck of a job. Thank you very much, Mr. Cobb. So one big round of applause for everybody in Billings. We came together to make this happen, and when we made this happen, when Billings Clinic helped us out and John Felton, the rest of the state said, how in the heck are you doing that? Well, we got the experts in the room. Big round of applause for everybody. Let's kick this off. Go West High.
Please rise for national anthem. Please be seated. Welcoming to the stage is your student body president. I'm deeply honored and privileged to introduce to you Miss Madison Keeley.
Good evening, and welcome to the graduation for the class of 2020. For those of you who do not know me, I am Madison Keeley, and I'm the student body president for the 2019-2020 school year. I am honored to welcome you all here today. I know this may not be the graduation we have all dreamed of and looked forward to for so long, but at least we are all sitting here together as a class with our closest family watching from the stands and friends and family joining us by watching online. I welcome everyone no matter where you are watching from. Today's graduation is more valuable than those in years past. For the class of 2020, our senior year was cut short due to a virus that has changed the way things look for us even sitting here today. And despite everything going on, we still managed to graduate. So first off, congratulations to the class of 2020. We are here and we did it. So let's give ourselves a big round of applause. "12 years ago, we started our journey in a small kindergarten classroom surrounded with peers that were complete strangers to most of us. knowing nothing more than our own name and how to sing our ABCs. Within these 12 years, we learned how to read and write, spell, do all sorts of math that we would wonder when we'd ever really use it, learn about different events in history, research and study about science, and so much more that would prepare us for our future. But most importantly, along the way, we would make friendships of a lifetime. Together, we would all grow, and some of those strangers would become our forever friends. Class of 2020, I ask you to take a look at the people around you. On August 25th, 2016, together we all walked into the big high school, excited of the new adventures that await. Yeah, we were those annoying freshmen at one point, in case you forgot. But soon enough, we would be sophomores. Sophomore year, we would complete, and next came junior year. The year that everyone says is the hardest year. From writing the daunting term paper to taking the ACT, we made it and moved on to our final chapter of high school, senior year. This was our year, the year we were the top dogs of the school. We were to experience our first last day of high school, attend sporting events and cheer and be the rowdiest parts of the student section, have our last homecoming week, go to our last tour, and make the best of every season in any sport or club, and enjoy every moment because they all say it goes by so fast. Just like that, in a matter of minutes, our senior year, in a way, was over. Our last day of high school, we didn't even realize would be our last. Sports and activities that we didn't even get to compete in canceled. No final prom, and so much more was taken. It was an unfortunate way to end, but here we are today. And each and every one of us worked hard to be sitting in these chairs graduating today. Today is a day of celebration and new beginnings. As we move on and into our future, we must not forget who we are and the friendships we have made along the way. We will always be here for one another, and we are strong. Although we all may be headed in different directions, may we always remember our roots. We at West High will not be remembered by popularity, the grades we achieved, likes or favorites, but by our relationships and the mark we all left on one another. Over the last 4 years together, we have experienced growth, laughter, and friendships that we can forever be grateful for. Thank you to all the teachers who gave us endless support and commitment to teaching us in order to be where we are today. To the parents, family, and friends, thank you for being our greatest supporters through the roller coaster of high school. None of us would be here today without any of you. And to the class of 2020, the opportunity to achieve greatness will forever be in your grasp. I wish you all the very best of luck in your future, and congratulations. As Dr. Seuss said it best, you're off to great places. Today is your day. Your mountain is awaiting, so get on your way. Thank you. I'd now like to welcome Dr. Hain to the stage.
Good evening. The Platinum Program recognizes those graduating seniors who have completed at least 15 honors or advanced placement courses during their time at West High. In addition to the most rigorous course load available to them, Platinum students are required to design, implement, and complete a project over the course of their senior year. These projects push these bright scholars out of their comfort zones to grow academically, creatively, and professionally. The program is not only a distinction of our school's high achieving, it is a reminder of West High's commitment to educate, empower, and inspire. These Platinum students assist in reminding the entire graduating class of the value of being a well-rounded contributor to society, a contributor not afraid to be challenged, not afraid to explore passion, and not afraid to capitalize on potential. With that, we are prepared and excited to usher in our 2020 cohort of Platinum students. I will read the name of each Platinum student, and they will stand where they are seated. While standing, I will also read the title of their project and their post-graduation plans. Platinum students, please remain standing until all 7 have been recognized. I ask our friends and family in the audience to hold your applause until the moment when we can congratulate the entire group together. In alphabetical order, Ashton Berg project was A New World for Business and LGBTQ plus Youth, and she will be studying psychology in symbolic systems at Stanford University. Miles Hobart, a geological analysis of Yellowstone River cobbles, and he will be studying nuclear physics and engineering at the Naval Nuclear Academy. Lily Llewellyn, autodidactism, a journey through music, and she will be studying sociology and mathematics at Rocky Mountain College. Hunter Lucas, investing in a crashing market, and he will be studying neuroscience at Northwestern University. Caden Moore, taking to the skies, and he will be studying aerospace engineering at the Massachusetts Institute of Technology. Tyler Van Atta, youth running in Billings, and he will be studying aerospace engineering at the United States Air Force Academy. And Lindsay Weber, exploring personal finance education in School District 2, and she will be studying political science with a minor in pre-law at Rocky Mountain College. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the 2020 graduating cohort of Billings West High School Platinum Program students. Congratulations. Thank you. At this time, it is my great honor to introduce West High's 2020 valedictorian, Ashton Berg.
Oh no, we're all wearing the same gown. How embarrassing. Good evening. If you don't recognize me, my name is Ashton, and we went to high school together. At my kindergarten graduation, I said that I wanted to be a soccer coach when I grew up, and I never even imagined that I would stand here in front of you today. I would like to take this opportunity to thank all of the teachers, administrators, friends, and family that have helped us to get to where we are, whether they're able to join us here today or not. To the seniors, as Charles Dickens wrote, it was the best of times, it was the worst of times. While our senior year did not go exactly as we planned, I congratulate all of you on this truly monumental accomplishment. While I may have been counting down the days till graduation for the last 14 months and 7 days, nothing has quite prepared me for what life will be like once we walk out of those doors. Whether you truly enjoyed school or not, we all at some point anticipated its end and thought graduation could not come soon enough. Yet as I stand here with the end in sight, I realized high school wasn't just about the building or the textbooks. School is an experience that since kindergarten has defined me, defined us all in some way. Students who play sports remember state tournaments, or the half of them, and pasta parties with their teams, while members of the band reminisce over band trips and concerts. The students involved in clubs remember the lifelong friends that they met along the way. While these memories set us apart from one another, we all share the memories of hearing the bell ring, of taking tests, and of the disaster that is the school parking lot. These are the memories that have marked us as students and define how we have spent the majority of our lives. But as we walk off this stage and say our goodbyes, our identity as high school students ends. We are left to choose our own future path and decide how we will define ourselves. The dictionary defines success as the attainment of wealth, position, honors, or the like. These superficial successes are shown through test scores or GPAs or even class ranks. But after today, there may not be any more standardized tests or report cards to measure our worth. So it is up to us to decide how we want to define success. Ralph Waldo Emerson said, "To laugh often and much, to win the respect of intelligent people and the affection of children, to earn the appreciation of honest critics and endure the betrayal of false friends, to appreciate beauty, to find the best in others, to leave the world a bit better, whether by a healthy child, a garden patch, or a redeemed social condition. To know that even one life has breathed easier because you have lived, this is to have succeeded." With this in mind, I challenge you to take what you have learned within the walls of West High and use it to define your success and live up to your own definition with passion and commitment. I am not the best at coming up with inspirational words, and I will definitely never be a motivational speaker. So I would like to share a poem by Amanda Gorman about the strong class of 2020. Today, we burst into a new world. Around the globe, you might not be wearing your robe, but this is our ode, our moment. So let's own it. Let's smile, because we didn't mount this milestone alone. This took a village. We are the image only ever seen in our ancestors' wildest dreams. This is a rite of passage, but more so a passage of light. We're the bright torch that never stops burning, never quits learning. This night too shall pass, and when it does, this 2020 class won't just navigate a new normal. Together, we will build a better one. We come to this commencement to search no more. We are the good news that we've been looking for, demonstrating that every desk holds a dawn disguised within it. Today, we don't burst into a new world, we begin it. Congratulations to the class of 2020 on all of your hard work that has led you to this moment. We did it even in the midst of a global pandemic. I wish you all the best of luck in attaining your own goal of success. Go Bears!
Can't stand
Wow, let's give it up for the West Winds. Again, good evening, everybody. Superintendent Upham, members of the board in attendance, Trustee Ludwig, school district administration, faculty, parents, friends, and guests, welcome again to the commencement ceremony for the class of 2020. Thank you for your support, knowing that our greater learning community, to include our deserving graduates, has been benefited by your tutelage. First and foremost, I would like to give thanks to the faculty members of Billings West High School and the Career Center, to include their administration, Mr. Scott Anderson and Mr. Darwin Schaff. We know the most important learning system is that of the classroom, as orchestrated by our outstanding teachers. In a world of COVID, it has been never more evident that teachers are profoundly important in the lives of our students. Our teachers at West, the Career Center, and throughout Billings Public Schools are exceptional. Please join me in giving them a round of applause for their commitment, dedication, and hard work. Knowing that Billings West High School excels under the auspice of the Greater Billings School District, I personally would like to thank Mr. Upham, the school board, district-level leadership, and our safety partners today in their support of making our school second to none, and in their efforts for making this ceremony come to fruition. Let's give them a round of applause. Please note on stage Deputy Sheriff Valerie Jewell, who will be awarding the diploma of our very own Josh Breeze in honor of his father, who was killed in the line of duty. Godspeed, Josh. I would also like to recognize 5 very special West High faculty members of the Bear family who will be celebrating their final graduation today for Billings West High School. Dr. Bruce Wendt, Miss Laura Ratnick, Miss Reagan Volk, Miss Deanne Gimmel, and Mr. Duff Gray. The impact that our teachers have on our young people is profound, but often not loudly shouted. I've received a call some time ago which I believe brings to light what is a common occurrence in the world of teaching and learning for all of our teachers at West, but often not highlighted. Pat Carell, a proud mother and resident of Billings, informed me that her son, John Carell, who happens to be a 2010 graduate of West High School, designed the very mask that you are wearing, and that his successful fabrication company, of which he founded, manufactured all the masks for all 3 high schools. Pat continued to tell me that our very own Duff Gray, who is retiring, was his favorite teacher and was influential in John's successful professional career. These outstanding professionals and their expertise, their wisdom, and their love of teaching will be missed throughout the walls of West High School. Please join me in honoring our retiring teachers with a round of applause. In addition to our retiring teachers, West has 6 support professionals retiring as well. Mr. Steve Barkstead, Miss Julie Graham, Miss Cindy Byers, Miss Amy Dyke, Miss Sherry Neal, and Miss Rita Benzie. I would like to honor these wonderful professionals as well with a round of applause as they part the Bear family. Their footprint on West will be remembered and missed as they step into their next endeavors in retirement. Let's give them a round of applause. Would the following students of the graduating class of 2020 please stand when they hear their name? Cedric Crother, Alexandria Hearn, Tyler Vanetta, Blake Astor, Delilah Jackson. Please stand when you hear your name. Tristan Gadissis, Austin Holland, Jaron Ludwig, Adele Nation, Michael Mandan, Tristan Brubaker, Solomon Hernandez, Cameron Hickok, Miles Hobart, Amanda McKee, Landon Montgomery. I believe it's Susie Weekly. I do apologize. I wanted to say Sanzi, but Miss Aldrich corrected me, and now I'm confused, so I do apologize. Ethan Wappel, please stand. I'd like to recognize these individuals, for they have made the ultimate commitment, for they have joined one branch of the 4 military services in service of our United States. Let's give them a round of applause. Please be seated. Thank you. In keeping tradition and following the suit of our former principal, Mr. Dave Codd, these 400 membership individuals of our graduating class now become part of the Billings West alumni, reaching over 29,000 strong. In addition, the class of 2020's academic story is one of greatness by collectively being awarded well over $350,000 of scholarship recognition. Soon these graduates will carry their torch of excellence into our communities and contributing to the greater good. Let's give all of you a round of applause. And now from the heart, to the class of 2020, you stand well accomplished and celebrated. I knew this was a special class full of outstanding young adults the day Josh and Cade came to my office and welcomed me to West High School. I will never forget that and the many positive interactions I've encountered with most of you. The class of 2020's signature is also witnessed in your student body leadership as well as your collective voice in fighting hard for this very commencement. In my short tenure as principal of West High School, I've enjoyed immensely as a group of young people characterized by your academic prowess, your spirit and grace. And in this world of COVID, with an impacted senior year, which has been cut short, missing prom, having sports and activities canceled, and not being able to formally say goodbye to those that have supported you through your educational journey, we know that receiving a high school diploma is no small task. You, due to your hard work, have matriculated through the grades, through frustrations, heartache, hopefully with some smiles, with small and large successes, and hopefully fond memories. And you are here. You are accomplished. You're going to graduate. Give yourself a round of applause. You're awesome. Come on, let's hear it. But I want to tell you something, and I believe this to the core. You have not arrived. Let me say that again and hear me. You have not arrived. Though historic, with masks, social distancing, and a commencement ceremony framed by a pandemic, your graduation is not the apex of greatness. You came into this world in the wake of 9/11, and COVID has ended your educational career as we know it after 12 years. Do not let 9/11 and COVID bookend you and your journey forward. You have skills, you have tools, you have the knowledge to make a far greater footprint in years to come. far beyond the one that you're leaving at West. I believe in you to make a difference and only wish you the best. Class of 2020, I ask that you charge into the world, striving, walk forward, seeking, look to the horizon, finding, and never, never yield. Class of 2020, please rise. Members of the Board of Trustees, Superintendent Upham, these 400 students of Billings West High School's Class of 2020 have met all the requirements as prescribed by the Montana State Board of Public Education and Billings Public Schools Board of Trustees. On behalf of Billings West High School's faculty and staff, I present to you the Class of 2020 and recommend that they in full be graduated. Please be seated. The graduates will receive their diplomas in one line alphabetically. Ms. Cheyenne Aldridge and Mr. Michael Webb will announce the names of our West graduates who will be awarded his or her diploma from right to left on stage. To those in attendance, please remember this is a dignified ceremony and each graduate deserves our attention on stage when receiving his or her diploma. Please save your celebrations until after the graduates have been announced. Mr. Webb and Ms. Aldrich and line ushers, please begin the ceremony. Thank you.
Aiden James Abel. Stephanie Marie Adam. Dylan Albert Algren. Hannah Hope Albrecht. Madeline Ann Albrecht. Willa Elaine Albrecht. Sierra Summer Alderetti Old Coyote. Tristan James J. Alexander. Bryson Crandall Amon. Jessica J. Omstitz. Annika Erica Anderson. Slade Kincaid Anderson. Tyra Lynn Engel. Brett Rayson Anthony. Dakota Sky Archambault. Joseph Jesus Arstein. Blake William Astor. Christian Cameron Bain. Jonah Donald Balcom in absentia. Cassidy Joy Ball. Callahan James Barrett. Haley Shea Barth. Tiffany Michael Bates. Haley June Marie Bietti in absentia. Ethan Michael Beeson. Grace Elizabeth Beyer-Grossline. Megan Trinity Benton. Ashton Alexa Berg. Tucker Kane Biesel. Jaden Kenneth Bienvenu. Alyssa Mary Blackford. Hannah Mackenzie Blair. Linnea Mary Blair. Caleb Aiden Blumenshine. Daniel John Bolter in absentia. Michaela Marie Bonagowski in absentia. Dion Anglo Burrows. Avery Ann Bowman. Leonarda Barrel Boyettle. Hope Rael Marie Bradley. Andrew Christopher Brester. Joshua Raymond Briesinger. Caitlin Colleen Brockle. Tristan Barrett Brubaker in absentia. Tabitha Lynn Bruckner in absentia. Raylyn Ashley Bruer. Treasure Levon Bird in absentia. Carly Michaela Byrne. Carson Don Campbell. Carrie Marie Carpenter. DeMarcus Bernard Carr in absentia. Kobe Dylan Carr in absentia. Taylor Nicole Causey in absentia. Duke Haven James Trepesky. Emily May Duncan Cherry. Megan Marie Chosa. Tyler Chance Christensen. Brooke Jordan Cicereski. Kayla Marie Ciccolani. Bernard Durkis Clark. Christian Patrick Coleman. Noah Torger Robillard Colenso. Carolyn Lee Collier. Kelsey Helen Combs. Christine Nilla Compton. Ethan Charles Conley, in absentia. Jeremy Daniel Coombs. Amy Leanna Cordoza. Jacob Angel Corkish. Berkeley Nicole Cox. Sarah Elizabeth Cox. Gavin John Craigwick. Amber Marie Craig. Damian Scott Crawford. Devin Nicole Creech. Alexis Madison Crossley. Serenity Joy Crosswhite. Cedric Crandall Crowther, in absentia. Cole Patrick Curry. Bailey K. Dangerfield. Montana Lucille Delisay. Nathan Andrew Dewar. Estavia Esperanza Diaz Painter. Cale Aiden Dolan. Dylan Scott Douglas. Seth Richard Downer. Elise Noel Dreyer. Brittany Lynn Dunham. Mayan Mikhail Durham. Andrea Renee Dykes. Sarah Ann Eck, in absentia. Matthew James Eckroth. Benjamin Casey Egan. Addie Jeanne Elkin. Sierra Brooke Englehart. Angel Shakina Enoch. Joshua John Erbacher. Noah Gavin Edelman. Damian Jacob Evans. Draven Osborne Evans. Samuel Patrick Fagan. Riley James Feely. Zachary Troy Fig. Emily Marie Fink. Katie Marie Fisher. Margaret Riley Fisher. Lillian Rianne Fix-Brierton. Christopher William Foose. Michael Ray French. Dallas James Frisk. Callie Ann Gagnon. Kyra Beth Ganan. Tristan Tyler Gadissis. Ruger James Paul Gerke. Megan Kathleen Gimmel. Marcos Angelo Gerbasi. Nathan James Gerendale, in absentia. Reagan Elizabeth Gilstad. Joshua James Gofina. Bryn Paris Goodall. Jessica Dawn Gorman. Kelsey Victoria Ghosh. Shan Tran Graff. Daly Ann Graff. Alexander James Granzella. Dustin James Gray. Abigail Lucille Greenberg. Nash David Greenfield. Trayton John Grossman. Samantha Ann Gummer. Reese Isaac Gunshows. Sydney Catherine Gustin. Andrew James Guthridge. Antonio Francisco Gutierrez, Jr. Austin Marie Holland. Tia Jael Marie Hamilton. Aiden Michael Hansen. Dylan Patrick Hansen. Emma Claire Hardy. Brock Benjamin Harmon. Taylor Rose Harper. Michaela Irene Ann Harris. Donald Peyton Hart. Sabrina Ann Hart. Elena Brianne Holly. Christian Delaney Hayes. Emily Alexandra Hearn in absentia. Isaiah Eric Heffel. Brady Robert Heights. Colby Scott Heights. Cade Benton Hemby. Kirsten Renee Herbert. Larry Robert Herman III in absentia. Anthony Ian Hernandez. Renzi Tegan Hernandez. Solomon Isaiah Hernandez. Jonathan Tyler Hertz. Nicholas Glenn Hickathier. Cameron Duane Hickok. Cole Thomas Higgins. Christopher Paul Henricks in absentia. Courtney Cora Hicks. Miles Robert Hobart. Emery Martin Hofer. Aubrey Holloway. Thane Carl Holsinger. Kylie Nicole Hotchkiss. Zoe Louise Houle. Jenna Brooke Humphrey. Jillian Ryan Hoost. Quan Teo Wynn. Jocelyn Marie Isaacson. Christian Joseph Habalera. Delilah Suann Jackson. Hunter Thomas Jacobson. Alexis Marie Janik. Kyle Coulter James. Grayson Alexander Jefferson. Kevin Jean Christian Jenkins. Jesse Aaron Jimenez. Christopher Alexander Short III Johnson. Faith Alexis Johnson. Jacob Cooper Johnson. Ethan Michael Jolly, in absentia. Kain Soha Malik Jones, in absentia. Andrew Scott Kazmierski. Madison Michelle Keeley. Philip Paul Kinney, in absentia. Cole Ray Ketterling. Mariah Nicole Ketterling. Kennedy Ray Kimball. Aaliyah Faith Kindness. Carly Lynn Kirby. Jace Gregory Kirschman. Hunter Jason Knight. Gabriel Kingston Knessy, in absentia. Tegan Michael Corrin. Jade Caro Gillespie Coder. Eliza Anastasia Crow. Riley Scott Kruger Harding. Olivia Catherine Kusick.
Matthew Preston Leahy. Joshua Chad Lamborn. Leighton Renee Lantis. Eric Wallace Laughlin. Noah David LeBaron. Bryce Gary Lennon. Anthony Christopher Leonard. Reese W. Joseph Lester. Lily Lynn Llewellyn. Tia Marie Lind. Chase Stephen Lindy. Kelsey Amanda Lohoff. Tobin Xavier Lopez, in absentia. Sydney Tate Lovering. Ethan Alexander Lowe, in absentia. Hunter Morris Lucas. Jaron James Ludwig. Sean Harris Luna Jurin, in absentia. Christian Charles Lund. Christopher Glenn Lund, in absentia. Kaylin Reed Madden. Michael Jarvis Mandan. Mariah Renee Mang, Zachary Leroy Margaris, Lucas Tate Martin, Corinne Diane Martinez, Anna Mary Maddie, Kira Diane Mattmiller, Peyton Samuel Maurer, Sydney Ann Maxwell, Abigail Grace McCall, Morgan Elizabeth McDonald, Roy Henry McGregor, Amanda Ellen McKee, Jessica Ann McKenzie, Soshi Michelle Medrano Martinez, Logan Robert Meyer, Cameron Liz Mickelson, Julian Prentice Miles, Grant Michael Minkoff, Jaden Ann Meisner, Allison K. Mitchell, Isabel Marie Moeller, Alexi J. Smolk, Madison Marie Mulm, Landon Russell Montgomery, Caden Allen Moore, Landon David Moore, Riley Oliver Moore, Isaiah Thomas Morrison Yerger, Hunter Robert Morse, Isabel Hannah Deo Mungsi Harad, Alyssa Rose Munson, Jenny Lynn Myers, Adele McAfeena Nation, Caitlin Grace Natzel, Molly Ray Nault, Nevaeh Danielle Nava, Dylan Alexander Nelson, Sydney June Nelson, Grace Morgan Nessett, Christian Daniel Nickish, Jonathan David Nikoloff. Emily Lene Nienaber. Luke Robert Neese. Katie Marie Nottingham. Race Connor Nugent. Noelani Silvana Old Elk Pickett. Tressa Marie Olson. Camden Russell Osen. Jaden Samuel Osler. Tiger Anthony Palin. Jasmine Elaine Patrick. Elizabeth Otelia Polly. Tessa Elizabeth Paulson. Amari Chanel Pawiro Reggio. Joshua Lee Payton. Tyson Gregory Pekovich. Kaden Alexandra Perea. Caitlin Lee Perfett. Ethan Christopher Perlberg. Caitlin Beth Peterson. Micah Daniel Pearson. Kevin Pipkins Jr. Haley Brooke Planachek. Trayton Stephen Pepping. Emily Elizabeth Point. Libby Pope. Sumera Trinity Porter. Clayton Ray Potter. Madeline Quinn Prevost. Olivia Sue Price. Ethan Anthony Prill. Caitlin Lavon Puckett. Alexis Louise Pyle. Blake Owen Rains in absentia. Sandrea Elizabeth Ramirez. Brandon Carl Rainey Jr. in absentia. Mackenzie Ray Rask. Callie Lynn Rainsma. Giovanni Salvador Reyes. Kale Vincent Ricky. Grace Elizabeth Riley in absentia. Taryn Allison Riley. Nevaeh Elaine Roberson. Anthony James Rodriguez. Hayes Matheson Roloff. Bryn Courtney Romero. Ramona Jean Romero. Jacob Damon Rorvik. Zachary Madison Rubel II. Cameron Alexis Ruiz. Connor Christensen Ryan. Hallie Adele Sampson. Isaiah Michael Sanchez. Kaylee Ray Sanchez. Austin Jacob Sauter. Jackson Anthony Schaubel. Kaya Lynn Schrader. Nina Claire Schuett. Sage Elizabeth Schuett. Lily Rose Shooterly in absentia. Shelby Ann Shy. Logan David Scott. Carson David Terrence Schuyler. Luke Christopher Sikora in absentia. Connor James Sewell. Mannix Logan Schaefer. Sarah McLean Shank. Olivia McKell Sheridan. Tylynn Elaine Seasting. Carly Marie Simcox. Carly Suzanne Sinclair. Dante John Smith. Madison Lee Snuffer. Mo Mient Pai So. Annie Gabrielle Sokolowski. Andrea Suzanne Soltisic. Matthew Isaiah Spalding. Isaac Daniel Stapleton in absentia. Kendall Elizabeth Stark. Danelle May Stouffer. Amanda Rose Steele. Shauna Ann Steen. Richard Allen Stricker III. Peyton Earl Sullivan. Sterling McKay Sullivan. Spencer Gregory Siness. Logan Patrick Zabo in absentia. Zachary Ray Tallman. Lauren Nicole Tecca. Jet River Tempner Gallant. Mason Patrick Terwilliger. Paul Raymond Tevlin. Angelica Noel Thompson. Justine Juliana Thompson. Riley Ansel Thompson. Ethan Dean Thornton. Chloe Grace Townsend. Marcus Alexander Tracy. Vikita Jr. Faifia Tupo. James David Tyrolt. Cade Eldon Tyson. Rebecca Grace Underwood. Jolie Dawn Uslak. Tyler M. Vanatta. Wyatt Douglas Van Pelt. Stephen Ray Van Steeland. Tyler Frederick Van Steeland. Austin James Verity. Isabella Sophia Verrill. Caleb Ryan Vestal. Caitlin Lynn Vieker. Jaden Thomas Vogley. Crystal Ann Wegeman. Grace Rebecca Walker. Madison Faith Waller. Spencer Jackson Waller. Grace Christine Watson. Sonez Aubrey Renee Weekly. Lindsay Ann Weber. Ryan Wesley Wagner. Tony Weinberger. Elijah Taylor Witcher. April Helen White. Jason Day White. Erica Tristan White. Jaron Robert Wilcox. Kira Lynn Wilkerson. Lakin Rose Williams. Lakima Rose Williams. Natalie Joanne Williams. Devaney Shay Wilson. Ethan Paul Wopel. Tanner Ian Waltzman. Catherine Ileana Yackel. Allison Michelle Young. Denham Clarence Young. Haley Ann Zent.
Congratulations. Well done.
Hello, everybody. I am Hunter Lucas, and I'm joined with Tessa Polson for our closing remarks. I'd like to thank you all for coming here today. I'm truly excited that we got to come together and celebrate our 4 years together. Now, these past few months have been far from what anyone here could have expected. But the same will happen throughout all our lives. Life will often not follow the path that we wish it would. We are instead left to find another way. Through our own ingenuity, through our own perseverance, we will find our path. And when you feel there will come a point where you feel you've done all you can, and you think you're not where you want to be, you have to keep trying. Don't live a life half-satisfied. Work for what you want, and don't give up. It's often in the commotion of our lives that we forget that we become content, chasing goals of other people's and not our own. Live your lives for yourself. Don't forget the dreams and aspirations that today you hold so dearly. Don't forget the people by your side who are helping you through it all. The relationships along the way are what we will remember the most. And as we step into the world, we must stay thankful for all those that have helped us and will continue to help us as we enter our lives. Thank you.
I know this has already been said, but again, thank you all for coming here. Thank you to our speakers who so thoughtfully prepared such brief yet inspiring messages. Thank you to all of the teachers who made a difference in our lives and who willingly offered up their time and energy to lead and to guide us. Thank you to all of the parents, guardians, friends, family who supported us as we took on high school and all of the hardships and change that came along with it. But most of all, thank ourselves for making memories that will last us a lifetime, for better or for worse. I hope you all will come to look at this time as a turning point in our lives, and at the very least, be grateful that you stuck it out and seized this opportunity to provide for yourself a better future. Thank you, West High. Go Bears! We'd now like to introduce to the stand our senior class president, Tyler Venata.
Good evening, graduates and attendees. My name is Tyler Veneta. I am the senior class president. Some of you are probably hearing that for the first time tonight. Well, we made it. After 4 long years, 4 obstacles that we had to overcome, we finally made it. You all have worked incredibly hard to make it here, and you should be proud of yourselves. So, it is with great honor that I ask you to move your tassels from right to left, signifying graduation. Congratulations. Please rise.
All right, section 19 and 18, I believe you can start leaving as guests. And then we'll just kind of work our way toward the north. Event staff will help you and direct you. Thank you for attending. Class of 2020, be careful. Head on out. We can have a little music now.